So a textbook is a very important resource for all subjects and especially maths, because it is something we are always going to refer back to. It is the resource that the teachers are using on a daily. And if I don't understand something, that is where I have to go to if I am not at school at the moment to talk to someone. So I think a textbook is very important. And I know, like, I don't know what textbook I used at school, and that should probably say a lot because I can't even remember which textbook it was. And in my tutoring career, I know I bounced through so many textbooks from one to the other. Just one will give me the explanation, but I need an example from a different book. And at the end of the day, I'm sitting with 5 books with me, and none of them are actually helping in one textbook. So yeah.
A textbook plays a major role as it is our main source that we use when studying or practicing for a test or for any concept that we're busy with in the classroom. If I have a textbook that's just going to be a lot of words, numbers, examples, no color, boring, of course I'm going to find the subject boring and uninteresting. It's actually said sometimes that other subjects, for example, life science, there's a lot more picture and color involved, and then there's a tendency where we get to mathematics in high school and it's presented so dully, whereas when you have a textbook that's more engaging, more exciting to look at and making you want to learn it, that makes you want to practice more and do better for yourself. So a textbook plays a major role.
The textbook is a very important resource for learners because it's the one resource that they can take home with them. It offers them opportunities to do different activities at home and go back and forth between concepts they don't understand, to refresh their memories, and also to kind of work independently at home. And I think a textbook should be very interactive and with lots of visuals and diagrams that explain concepts thoroughly. It should not be very text heavy, because that creates a burden on learners who might not be very strong in terms of their abilities to read. And also, one thing that I notice is that whenever they have activities and they provide a memorandum at the end for learners, I think they should be kind of like explaining how they got to the answer instead of giving them answers. Because I remember from my experience, I used to only work on questions that I knew I was going to be able to get them right. And I would always neglect the questions that I really needed to work on, because even though there was an answer at the end, I did not understand how they got to the answer, and that frustrated me. And so I would just go back to the questions that I knew that I would do well in.